I'm a little bit boggled today. I'm alright, but I'm a little bit boggled. My mind goes to different places when I'm trying to get onto social media and jump off of a brand new platform. I don't know what my name is or what my password is, or I don't even know what I'm doing. But someone today at the funeral, a very close friend of my sister's, her daughter is on TikTok. There's a TikToker among us, and it's me now. God love ya. I'm doing it. I jumped off of the platform and I said, whoo, I'm going in. I'm going in, people. And I don't know if I went that deep, but I went pretty deep. You know what I mean. What are you doing in here this hour of the day, squirrels? Well, I'm seriously thinking about not losing my mind. So I came here to show you all that I'm not losing my mind. Oh, shoot. You left again. Well, I'm here. I have just journeyed through some social media platforms, and one of them was called TikTok. Have you heard of TikTok? I've heard of it. It sounds ridiculous, but I'm in. I'm down. I put myself in the mix. I'm a TikToker, and I don't know how to do it right. So I'm learning, okay? Just like I learned this place. A very good friend of mine, and near and dear to my heart, he told me, come to YouTube, squirrels. I'll follow ya. And here I am. And that was a couple of years ago. And I've flourished ever since, I think. My ups and my downs, my shaking the bags of peanuts and almonds and all my glitter bombs and all my karaoke specials. You know how I do it. I'm sitting here on the day of my mom's funeral. We had a funeral for my mom this morning, and it was a long day. So everyone's gone to their separate corners of the house. It's real quiet here right now. The dog has been fed, and I've got me some ice that I'm very pleased to have. How you doing, Mosh? Welcome in. I'm a little late, and I had like 4 different ones going, and I don't know why there was 4. Amen. Oh, Ganja. She would have been so pleased at the music. Her favorite singers every Sunday that usually has an open church service from CBS, St. John's, or there's St. John's and then there's CBS were her favorite. They used to go live on YouTube and Facebook from their websites, and we managed to get a hold of them special. I phoned them, my sister phoned them, and the funeral home phoned them. Well, between the jigs and the reels, they came with a heart and a hand and sung 5 or 6 of Mom's favorite songs. And the lovely lady, like I said, and he's usually the front man for their live performance. But I said, no, Mom loves her singing. Mom wants her singing. And she can carry such a note. I got goosebumps because she sings to project her voice. She has a very loud voice, and it was a beautiful music. Mom picked out and had wrote down she wanted to have these words sing, right? Like I think one of them was In the Garden, and there was like Amazing Grace, and then there was something else. There was a couple more that I don't remember now. But what a powerful performance they gave for my mother. And like I said, we all have our own special memories of her. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful I got to feel where she is. It is beautiful, and she is in heaven. A lot of people thought it was like iffy firm in it. But I loves her and I knows the difference. I felt her. And it was beautiful. And I am so full. I had cookies. And I had a cookie at first. And then I was like, oh, those are good cookies. So I had a second cookie. And I had a sandwich. And I had a bowl of soup. And I think I had something else. A cinnamon bun. And there's like a container of cinnamon buns left. And I knows. I'm not worried about it today. So I'm going to eat a cinnamon bun with a little piece of ice cream on top of it later. I'm going to heat the cinnamon bun up. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of scoop of ice cream on top. And that's going to be my supper, people. And tomorrow, I'm going to get up and I'm going to start myself anew. I'm going to get myself back on my track. And I'm going to get myself right. I know where I got to do and what I got to do. I also know that there's a lot of rain coming. And I don't mind the strength of a hurricane as long as we got shit put away. Like my tomatoes. Yes. My tomatoes are put away. My paints are put away. I am pleased. My tomatoes got little babies like this, and one is like this, but it's splitting into 6. I don't know what the hell's happening. It's beautiful. I don't know if I'm supposed to take them off when they're ripe, or do they ripen? Do the cherry tomatoes ripen on the vine? I'm super pleased. We've got a hurricane coming, but it's not going to be windy, so we're not worried. It's a lot of rain. We're getting a lot of rain. A lot of flash flooding, they say. And I'm so thirsty because I did drink a glass of pop today. And it makes you thirstier. So I'm not going to drink it tomorrow. I'm not going to drink it tomorrow, that's for sure. And I'm glad to be here because it is pretty quiet. No one could pick it up this week, but because the funeral was today, they were supposed to pick it up. But the bed is getting picked up, and I'm going to turn this bed around for the time being till I'm here. I'm only here for another week or two, I'm hoping. And then I'm going to find a spot. And like I said, start our days different. Gonna make up that pot of soup again. Gonna make up our own lemon juice again. I'm gonna restock my cupboards again. I remember I had everything. Now I have 0. I don't know what happened to it all. Don't know where it went. We used it here, or fucking it got thrown away, or I don't even have my spices anymore. So when I do leave here, I'm gonna need all that back again. Which is okay. I've started with nothing before. No big deal. I'm not looking for new. I'm looking for new to me. Yes, absolutely. And before I do that, I will be taking the time to still paint. I have new canvases now. They're on a thin cardboard. And they're the bomb, okay? They're like 10 inches long, and they're about 5 inches wide. Nice little rectangle piece of cardboard. I'm gonna do some paintings on it, and I'm gonna auction those off for moving money. We're gonna get me out of here somehow, some way. So the next 6 pieces are gonna be for moving money. I did not sell any of the last 6 pieces, but my sister really likes them. And if she chooses, she can have them. Put them up on her wall. It's a considered consolation prize. A little piece of me. It's a good thing. So, I'm still going to be here Saturdays if I don't move. I'm still going to sing. And I'm still going to sing no matter what. I sang today. Everyone was saying I was the loudest. I was louder than the lady, and she was pretty loud. And I was like, I wasn't that loud. I was singing loudly and proudly. Mother told me to belt it out. What the fuck's wrong with me? Been hearing her a lot lately. Feeling her, not hearing her in my head like our own thoughts like we do. It was like I feel it, and the voice came from her. It's not a voice in my head. It's like I felt it, and then I imagined what it would be like. It's beautiful. They will brighten her room up. Once I'm gone, see, they're going to rent the basement, and they're going to move up here and paint it all and put a light fixture on, and yeah, it's brand new. It's going to be brand new. And that's their home, which is beautiful. Well, if they want it to be. If they choose. You have to choose. I told a lady today, she's like, what are you doing talking to me today? Your mother's getting buried soon. And I was out, because I had this on. I was ready, because my hair don't take much to get me ready. I put my hair up in a bun. Right? I was ready. I said, I had my tea into me. I said, I care about you very much. And if talking to you helps you, I want you to know I'm down for that. She's struggling, and she knows that I have overcome a lot of my issues and isms. And she reached out to me for help again, and I said, well, that's your first step. You realized your self-worth, and you've reached out for something. It doesn't mean you're going to get all your answers, I said. But I'm going to help as best I can. And I've left her alone. And again, I can't make someone sober. Right? I alone didn't make me sober. I used the support of my friends and the people that loved me, that built me up, that showed me that I was capable of doing this. But I can show anyone their capabilities, but it's up to myself, or when I was me, I had to realize my potential. I had to be able to stop what I was doing and take control of my life again. And it took a lot of wanting it. It took a lot of courage. It took a lot of, I can't say blood, sweat, and tears, but a lot of sweat and a lot of tears. So it's a matter of you can't just be sober and that's it. You have to work on it. You have to work on the reason why you weren't sober in the first place. You have to step up for yourself then. If you can get to that, a lot of people don't get to sober. A lot of people don't get to sober. A lot of people don't get to sober. I have to reiterate that. A lot of people don't make it to sober. And I am a miracle. So when this lady who was struggling, not sober, asked me why would I do something like this when I'm struggling myself, and I said, well, I know I love you. I said, you're the cousin of my best friend. I know I love you. I said, I wouldn't waste my time, I said, if I didn't think you didn't want this for yourself. Because so many people say they want help. So many people want to be sober, but they don't step up and try. And they don't step up and take that day one to try. And if you don't do that for yourself, you've wasted a lot of your energy wondering why you're not sober yet. Wondering how come I can't get sober. Because anyone with a will to listen and to hear out what anyone's saying. We have supports around us. We just don't know about it because we don't ask for the help. She asked me for help. And I was in no position to ever say no to someone who's willing to step up for themselves. Now, no, I told her, I can't fucking make you drink the water, honey. I can't make you put it down and say no thank you. But you have to have your choices now. Now you're choosing you every time. And there's not a point of, nah, not today, and then bring some home with you and do it alone. No, that's not going to work. No. You have to stand up for yourself every chance you get. You will be halfway through your sobriety thinking you're sober and not understanding why. You will. And it's a shocker because then you have to realize, oh, why you were sober, why you were even drinking in the first place. It's a process that you have to take your time with. Hey. I gotta throw some glitter bombs your way. It's been a minute. It's been a long week. Last week, Mom took a seizure here, and she didn't come back from it. And we were in the hospital till Saturday morning. And today we finalized her funeral arrangements and had a wake for her yesterday. I am grateful for the last 3 months I've had with my mother. I got so much closure that I would have never gotten if I had have been anywhere else. PMA, I told her that the mindset is the hardest because you know why? Even with positive mental attitude, people still have doubts. And when they're facing the throes of their addictions, PMA is a little hard to throw at them because some people are very at their wits' end. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And PMA happens after you've evolved, after you realized how good it is for us. And once we've evolved to that, we can accept PMA every day. I agree. Hello everyone. Thanks for being here. I really came in here because I was a little lonely and a little lost. Didn't know what to say. But I realized that it was an opportunity to not only publicly plug my new TikTok fantasy that I've got going on. I've got a TikTok going on, boys. Squirrel's World is for real. So I'm almost on half a dozen platforms already. Don't know how to use 3 of them, but I will be using this one on a regular. And my very near and dear friend reached out to me this morning and asked me how I was doing. And I said, how am I doing? I said, girl, what are you doing to fuck up? That's what I said to her. What you doing up? You buzzing. So I was like, I'm not going to get mad at you because you're not ready. But you said you were ready. I can't make a horse drink the water. I can show them where it's to. I can help them guide him down to it. But I can't make them drink it to save their lives. And I really wished I could make them drink the water. Sometimes I wished it was that easy. If someone was so caring for me, I probably would have gotten sober a long time ago. For reals. So, you can't make something, that's right. And when she reached out to me today, I said, I would show you how it's hard. I'm letting you know it's hard. It's not an easy way out. It's not tomorrow. It's not the next day you're going to be free from this. You're going to battle this for a long time. It's not just going to be about the addiction. It has to be about you. It has to be about caring about yourself enough to be enough. To break any habit that makes you look like a fool. Yep. Any habit that makes you look like a fool. I was drinking 16 cups of coffee a day and wondering why I was busy by brain jerk. Wondering why I was too fucked up and fucking buzzing by 12 o'clock in the day. So I stopped drinking coffee altogether. Now, since I've been here, I've been drinking a little one here and there. And it's a drug. But you have to pull yourself up. You have to look in the mirror. You have to hold yourself accountable. And every day is a new day to start your life. Whatever you want it. I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to make it better. And if I'm not in control of that, who is? So I stand up for myself every day. I say a hard no when someone comes up to me from my past and says, hey, let's go get fucking high and hammered. Let's go get high and hammered. Let's go get drunk out of our face. No. A hard no, thank you. I'll take my day away from you and I will go paint something, or I will go till a new hole in the fucking garden, or I'll find a new place for a new flower, or I'll pick something up off the floor that don't belong. Yeah. Well, I am in no position to tell anyone how to live their lives. No position. I'm basically right now, I'm kind of homeless without the fact that I'm sleeping on my mom's fucking little single bed here. My bed is in the shed. All my things are in the shed. So I'm basically homeless, which I'm grateful for the home that I have. But I know how hard it was to look at myself. I know how hard it was to not be able to get up off the couch. I know how hard it was to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm never going back there. And I will do everything in my fucking abilities. Whether it be sweating on a freaking yoga mat that's a centimeter thick and already pretty sweaty. I don't care. I don't care. That's my moment for me. No one's going to take that from me. If someone tries to, shame on them, because they're going to have a fight. I'm not giving up my peace for anyone. I'm not backing down. And yeah, I slacked a little for the pressure, under the pressure of having to take care of mom and my sister and my family, all because they eat really wild foods. I'm going back to the way I ate and I enjoyed and I can afford. So that's how I'm going to do. I'm going to live on beans and sprouts and they can make fun of me. I don't care. If they want to make fun, they can. I enjoyed my bean sprouts. I really enjoyed my eggplant bread, which was like fried chicken. I'm going to do it. And if I don't, then I'm failing myself. And the people that come here for the real me. I'm not here to show you anything else. And I'm just as confused as y'all till I found my way. Really. But I've learned a lot. And I've gained a lot of tools. And I call those my keys. They keep me fucking sane, right? Those tools in my head that show me that I can. My breathing, my fucking yoga, my fucking gardening. Everything I do. I have to do it for me now. And I can't wait. Really can't wait. So this may be a sad day for some people, because my mom is gone and she'll never be back. But my mom is always going to be in my heart. She's always going to be here. And I'm never going to be without her. I'm never going to be without the moments that we spent together. And I'm grateful for that. So I won't be sad here today. I'm blessed that she's out of her sickness. And she gave me the peace that I needed to move forward without her. So I'm going to go, people. I'm here 26 minutes. I really needed this today. I hope you all stay grateful for every moment you got. I am. I love you guys. And if you do fuck around with the TikTok, check me out.